A very good morning to my dear students. I am sure you had a wonderful Diwali and amazing Chhath Puja celebration. Despite all the odds, we were able to finish the half of our academic session and now we are into the final term. So today I'll be starting a new chapter, chapter 5. The syllabus will be given to you in the WhatsApp group. So we can start today with chapter 5, types of animals and plants. Please turn to page number 41. As you can see, like all the other previous chapters that we did, this chapter also begins with an activity. Here are 4 pictures of different animals and you need to fill this table. At first we have the picture of a zebra. Where does it live? It lives on land. What does it eat? It eats grass and plants. And how does it move? It moves with its legs. Next is the picture of fish. Where does it live? It lives in water. What does it eat? It eats very small insects or plants which are present in water. And how does it move? It moves with the help of its fins. Then we have the frog. Where does it live? It lives on both the places. It lives on the land and on water as well. What does it eat? It eats small insects. And how does it move? When it is in water, the webbed feet helps it to move in water, and when it is on the land, it leaps with its front legs. Then we have the picture of a parrot. Where does it live? It lives on the trees in air. Basically it is a bird. So birds generally live on trees and they are called aerial animals. What does it eat? It also eats small insects and also green chilies. It's a parrot. And then how does it move? It moves in air with the help of its wings. Now the chapter starts. We see different kinds of animals and plants around us. All of you see a number of plants and animals around you, and some of the animals are very small, some are very big, some plants are very small, whereas some plants are very big and some are not so big. We see a number of animals on the earth, we see a number of plants on the earth. Are all of them same? No, they are not same. They have a few similarities between them. Means they have something in common. If we have some animals, they have something in common, and then they also have differences between them. Some animals may have only 2 legs, whereas some other animals may have some animals may have wings, some animals may have 4 legs, some may have may be bigger than the other one, or some may have some other eating habits. And in the same way the plants also, some are thorny plants, some are herbs. So based on these similarities and differences, we place these animals and plants into different categories, and this placing into different categories is called classification. We classify them on the basis of their similarities and differences. Different groups of animals and plants show some common features and some differences. As I told you, some of them have something in common. Some of them, like for example, there are few animals, they may be different from each other, but they eat the same food. So they have similarities and they have differences as well. and based on these similarities and differences we place animals and plants into different groups or classes, and this is called classification. And because of the classification we are able to learn about these animals easily. If we classify them and then we learn about them, then it becomes easy for us to know about these animals and plants. So as this chapter is types of animals and plants, we will discuss at first about types of animals. As you can see here, I have made two arrows, means the animals can be categorized into two categories. Animals with backbone and animals without backbones. Means there are animals which have backbone, whereas there are other animals which do not have backbone. So here what we have done, we have classified the animals into two categories based on the presence of backbone and on the absence of backbones. Means these animals have backbones, whereas these animals do not have backbones. Now further, when we study more about the animals with backbone, we have a number of animals which come under this category. We have the mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians and fish. We will discuss about each category one by one in this chapter. We will start with mammals. In the next video, I will explain you the mammals.